Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I will be sharing with you guys my 2021 bullet journal setup. I know most of you guys are thinking like,
why so late? Because it's kind of February now.
but hey, I have a really good excuse. Let me tell you guys, I have ordered my bullet journal kind of at the end of December last year. But hey, it's not my fault if Amazon decides to make the bullet journal out of stock just after I placed the order, and I kind of thought that the money is going to be waste. I need to buy another journal, and thank God it didn't happen. I waited for freaking more than a month to get a bullet journal delivered to my house.
Oh my god.
And also it didn't actually make a difference because I didn't buy a planner, I did buy a bullet journal, which means I can totally customize it. So there is no wastage of paper also. So I am going to share with you guys how I did set up my bullet journal, and I have kind of tried and tested what are the methods I do not like and what I do like and what are really functional for me, and I hope some of those tips helps you guys out. So let's begin. So this is the bullet journal that I got for myself. This is from Factor Notes. Oh, it's made in India. I didn't know when I was placing the order, but that's a really good thing, you know. So I got this bullet journal mainly because of the whole printing thing, because anyways, let's be honest, bullet journals are like all same, but I really like the print over here, kind of floral thing going on. That's why I bought it, and that's why I think it was on demand and it got out of stock. And I'll make sure to link this journal in the description box if you guys want to check out. But before starting, I should just say that I really tried using planners on a day-to-day basis and it really didn't work. My reason was that I really am a very impulsive person, so whenever I don't like the pattern of anything, like for example, if you buy a planner, you have to follow the same pattern for an year, but I generally get bored of anything quickly. So I started with planners, but then I really got bored of planners. I actually got a really popular planner by an influencer, but I don't want to take the name. Then switched on to bullet journals, and it's been working really great for me. I also am a paper and pen kind of person, so I want to draw boxes and then write my to-do list, not just any random box printed on a paper. So yeah, that's kind of, you know, makes me excited to write planners and maintain planners, I mean bullet journals. Yeah, with that, let's begin.
So my bullet journal is very simple. It has got only white sheets filled with dot/bullets in it. Now I wanted to make only my first page really colorful and fancy because I am going to see this page for an entire year whenever I'll open the journal. Here is me freaking out for like a full minute figuring out how to replicate the font that I chose to write my name with without fucking it up. The font that I chose is called Sunrise International. I kind of have a very obsessive liking for this font. If you watch my videos regularly, then you already know about this font as I use this in all my videos religiously. Though I can paint, but I'm very terrible with lettering. So here you can find me kind of freaking out with writing 9 letters in a row. I don't know, I kind of managed to draw letters but can't do lettering, if that makes sense. Ta-da! Done with first page. Now moving on to my second page.
So the second page is very important for me, and it's basically a key to all my pages. This is the page where I count all the boxes vertically and horizontally of the page so that I do not have to count every time whenever I try to make a box and measure everything. Now this is the part which is a method of bullet journal which was introduced by women. So when you are making a to-do list, so if you have a task, you put a bullet, and if you have completed the task, put a cross across it, and if you haven't done that, you want to do it tomorrow or something, so you want to migrate the task, so you put an arrow, and then for events it's a dash or a star for an important thing. So yeah, that's it. Then move to the page where it is a year at a glance on the left hand side. I have pretty much copied the 2021 calendar. I know these 2 pages are kind of boring, but yeah, you have to do it only once, and I tell you guys, this is very helpful. Whenever you need to see calendars or dates or anything, you just flip to your first page. Now on the right side, I have got all my holidays, mainly the holidays I like to enjoy and the holidays I have to make contents on. So basically those are the holidays. These are not full 2021 holidays. And also I have got few birthdays of my relatives and friends because I'm very poor with dates, and actually I'm very poor with memorizing stuffs, so and numbers, so I couldn't.
Oops, I made a mess. White eyeliner comes to rescue. After all, my makeups are so multifunctional.
So yeah, that's pretty much these 2 pages. Now coming to this page, I would be very honest, I wasn't planning on including our 2021 goals, and I think you guys will get shocked to hear that.
Then what is the meaning of planning everything?
Because whenever I write a long-term goals, I couldn't do it. I know you are getting confused. Like,
Then what is your goal? What will be your goal? So how will you fulfill your goal?
so basically, I kind of do it on a monthly basis, and then it adds to the bigger picture rather than writing it down as a punch 2021 goals. So I do not do that, but still I kind of felt pressurized watching all the bullet journal videos. I'm a bullet journal video junkie, so I keep on watching aesthetic bullet journal videos, and everybody has got these pages in their book, so I kind of just slipped into a little bit of goals. So it's basically just 4 points, that's it. Now the next page, so this is a page you can just keep because you don't need this page if you are not making content on any platform like YouTube. I kind of try to keep a count of what are the topics or titles that I put on every year, because it will sound kind of crazy that I make videos online, but I like written down things more. So I would like to write things down than to scroll and see what are the videos that I made, and it's kind of a memory to see what are the things I did and also what are the days I skipped uploading a video. Now the next page has to be video ideas. So this is the page where you can convert video ideas to ideas which you are working on. So I don't think you need to skip this page because everybody has got some ideas for everything in their life that they are working on. So that's it. I have just kept 2 pages for it. I kind of write what's come into my mind. Maybe I'm not making a video on it, but I keep on writing it down because I forget like this. So now this is February at a glance. I have kind of spreaded the whole February on one single page so that I could see the whole month just at once. And yeah, I use this page mainly to schedule all the videos that I'll be making for that month, and it's kind of really helping me to see the whole month and what are the videos are there. It's kind of helping me to picturize that, and also I don't forget to upload any videos, like I don't miss it. Yeah, that's just keeping me in check. And also you can see little yellow circles, that's just my upload days. Also you can see green boxes, that's just some important holidays or birthdays. And now at the bottom I just have a monthly improvement check, like for subscriber, watch time, and even uploading videos. So whenever I kind of feel demotivated, I kind of flip through the old month, see that yeah, I have kind of improved. So just don't get demotivated if some video doesn't work. It's kind of really helping. That's why I really wanted to put this parameter over here. Now I also have a little bit of corner for my inference or thoughts on improving, because sometimes I experiment with my videos. I put up videos which are kind of not my forte, or I kind of try to make things a little different from my actual ways of making a video. So if that works, which means you guys are loving it, so that's what I make a little note of it, so that I don't forget. Moving on to this is my content strategy page. In these 3 little boxes I basically write down all the video ideas I could put on that month, and among these I just select videos for Tuesdays and Fridays, and not all the ideas get converted to videos, but yeah, this is kind of practice. I know February is kind of empty right now, so it will be difficult for you guys to understand what I'm saying, so maybe I'll just show you guys the monthly spread of January, so it will be very easy to see the whole page. So this is how the whole page after filling up looks like. I have been using the same format even before I had a bullet journal. I was using a normal notebook back then. Now let's move on to habit trackers. So this is a very mindfully curated habit tracker that I generally follow. There are a lot of habit trackers that are going on in the market that are kind of, I would say, rubbish. No offense, because you guys can't convince me that you track your water. Maybe you just track your water on mobile. You can't remember how many glasses of water are you taking. You know, I also take more than 7 glasses of water a day because it's just a habit I have gradually developed over 2 years. But I do not count. You cannot remember such little details of your life. So I do not track things like that. Just don't do that, please. They are just fancy to see printed on a piece of paper. That's of no use. So I have legit trackers for my social media account, because I should have one, because I am very consistent with Instagram, to be very precise, and also a little bit sometimes I here and there skip videos. So I always make sure to track those. Now the third tracker that I have got is workout tracker. The fourth one is my cycles. So like 99% of the time I do not remember my dates, and so I get a lot of scolding from my mom. Why do not remember your dates? So like that, so I kind of finally thought of making this tracker. Now moving on to this page. This is the most important page of this whole journal, I feel. This is my expense tracker. Oh my goodness, what impact this tracker has on my life, you do not know. I have kind of improved from getting broke like at the first week of the month to not spending anything that I don't need till 20 days of the month. So that's kind of really great improvement that I made after I had this page on my journal. I know my channel is beauty related, so I have to buy tons of makeups to try things out, but that is an excuse that I was using for a really long time to buy all of the stuff that I really didn't need. So that's it. You should save money and spend responsibly, wisely. So I would say that. So on the first column, I have got a line log going on where there are 30 days. February has 28 days. Right side, I've got the axis where how much I spent on that day, and it lasts up till 10,000. So till now, I haven't spent more than 10,000 a day. So I had actually, but that's very rare. Maybe I was buying really a very important thing or something like that, but that's a different issue. So I have kept 10,000. Mainly I do not impulsively buy worth of 10k products on a single night. As you can see, we are in the middle of month and I have just spent like a couple of here and there, and it's basically my Geo recharge that I do often. Now here you can see a lot of things I have written down, so that is also related to expense. Top part has the things which I need genuinely, and the bottom part has all my wants which I do not need but I would buy impulsively. So now you know, when I'm sad, I do not need a tub of ice cream. I just need to make few shoppings here and there, which I am keeping on check like this, and this system is really working for me. So you guys can also try this method. I'm sure it will work out for you guys. Now there are two more trackers that I have. The first one is screen time, and I think there is no reason to explain it to you guys that why I need a screen time tracker. And I know you guys will be telling me that
There are lots of screen time trackers on Play Store, but hey,
you need to understand that I make my videos, I edit my videos on my phone. So even I'm not fooling around on internet, I am on my phone. So my screen time will keep on increasing. So it will going to track my work hours as well. So instead of that, I just do it manually. So now the last tracker is a anxiety tracker. I used to have mood trackers, but it didn't actually work for me. But then I switched on to anxiety trackers, and yeah, it's kind of really working for me. So I generally have a very bad anxiety and it keeps on going and coming back. So yeah, I kind of track it out, and also I write down the reason why I think it's happening on that day, so that I could read all the reasons, not just see the graph, and feel a little cooler whenever the same topic comes out and I feel sad. So that's just a way to make myself calm down a little bit. Yeah, that's it. This page is also a little interesting for me. This is a kind of new entry to my normally journaling methods that was going on, and I felt like I needed this page. This is basically two columns. The first one comprises of little joys and the second one is a little low. And as you guys can see, there are 28 days for February. So each day I would write down a moment where I felt really joyful and also a moment where I felt a little low. This is just to remind me that every day you have got highs and lows. As the joys exist in your life, the low little sad moments also exist. So it's kind of balanced. I strictly did it side by side because I wanted to remind myself that hey, all your days are not filled with joys. You have got little sad moments as well. If I have kept them separately, I think when I would have gone back to see my journal, maybe I would just get really overwhelmed seeing all the happy moments of my life. And who knows, maybe I was going through a really rough time and I would get really frustrated to see all the happiness that used to go on in my life. So I felt like keeping joys as well as sads together will make things kind of balanced for future me. Yeah, now moving on to the next page. It's just a simple page. It's a week at a glance where you write down all your to-do lists and your meeting times and everything that you have to do on a daily basis. But there is also one thing that I do very differently, and I have started doing it after watching a video on YouTube. So this is a YouTuber whose vlogs I really do follow, and she kind of did a really important thing on a particular vlog of her. So I kind of really liked it and tried practicing it, and it really worked. So I kind of incorporated it in this year's journal. The first one is to-dos, which is common to every one of us. To feel is the feelings that I want to feel on that day. And now the third one is to be. To be is something that I want to be on that day. So now feelings and becoming something I have consciously included in my journaling because I am really a confused person. So if you are not, kudos, because I am a person who kind of research a lot and see things through and through. So I kind of ended up getting a lot of advantage and disadvantage of the same thing, and then I get confused whether to do it or not. So having goals about your feelings is also helping me to become less confused about things and also improves my life on a daily basis. And to be, maybe I want to feel a little obedient on that day or determined on that day. So yeah, that's about the whole thing. Maybe you guys are a little confused because it's kind of really empty, but I'm talking a lot about this. So maybe I'll show you guys some pictures of my previous months where I used to follow this method. It will help you guys to understand much better. Now I'm moving on to my last page. This is basically a very cliche memories page. So my reason to include this page is because memories are kind of fleeting, so you need to write them down in order to remember that. Even if I have one memory of a particular month, I write it down. So that's why when I feel nostalgic or just want to flip through my old journals, I'll see all my memories out, because everything you cannot remember, it's not possible.
So let's do a quick recap of the whole journal. So first is key, and then we have year at a glance along with holidays at the side, then a little 2021 goals, and then year in videos, and then I have video ideas, and then here comes the week at a glance, and then my content strategy, then comes the habit trackers, expense tracker, followed by screen time and anxieties tracker, then we have little joys and little lows side by side, then comes weekly spread, and finally memories.
So yeah, that's about my 2021 bullet journal setup. Hope you guys like this video, and this is not a video that I usually make, but I really wanted to make because I really enjoy watching this kind of videos. So I thought, since I practice bullet journaling, let's make a video about it. It may help you guys some way or the other. So if you enjoy this video, like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the bell button. So yeah, that's about this video. Hope you guys like it. I'll meet you guys in my next video. Until then, be happy and bye.
Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Say what you wanna say to me